The stakes ever so high for Ohio State. One of 3 unbeaten battling for a spot in the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Miami with those 4 games. Oklahoma with 5 games. Ohio State here goes to Illinois next week. Then Michigan at home. For the Buckeyes, you would say right now, so close and yet so far away. Tied at 3 as we begin the 4th quarter. 3rd down and 6 for Purdue and freshman quarterback Brandon Kirsch. High snap, brings it down, fires short of the 1st down. The Buckeyes were there. Allen, the nickel man, was all over it. Will Allen, the junior, on Stubblefield, preventing him from getting the 1st down.
Ohio State has really found a defense on 3rd and medium or 3rd and long. They're dropping 8, and they're forcing Kirsch to throw the ball behind the linebackers, and he's not willing to do it. This ball will be kicked far and will give Gamble an opportunity to return it.
If he gets it off. Remember, the last one was blocked. Doss lines up on the tight left side now. And now Childress pulls back out just in case. This one is off, and here comes Gamble. Gamble from the 37-yard line, crosses midfield. Now he darts back, gives up yardage, a mistake, ball's on the ground at the 45. They're going to whistle it down at, let's see.
Forward progress, yes.
They're going to whistle it down at the 45. Buckeye football. And all kinds of tension. And Joe says the ball was out. Was he right?
He called it forward progress. The field judge called it before the ball came out.
He did. At the 48-yard line.
Yes.
That ball was marked at the 48 before they threw him back to the 45.
You know, Brent, we haven't talked much about the Purdue linebackers. We talked about Ohio State linebackers, but these 3 guys for Purdue do not have to take a backseat to anyone. They might be as good a group as there is in the Big Ten.
Mr. Mean, Nico from Connecticut, has played a whale of a game. Nowhere. That's a loss of a yard, and that was Kudavides, the junior from Plainville, Connecticut, making the stop on cue. Let's go to Jackaroot.
Well, Brent, don't be surprised if Maurice Clarett makes his return to this game momentarily. He has put his pads back on. They have put the protective padding back on his left arm. He is chomping at the bit to go back in. Of course, the coaching staff a little bit concerned because a stinger can recur at any time. And right now, they need 110% from their tailbacks.
Exactly. 2nd down now on the 11. So they line Ross up, and they're going to run him. And the defense read it perfectly. They smelled that play. Joe Odom, one of the linebackers that Gary spoke about, came in on the play.
Ohio State tried to run the ball to the wide side, and Purdue is coming from the field blitz. Odom and the safety. Watch them both come into the picture here. There's the safety, there's the linebacker. You're running a play into the teeth of the blitz, and that's why that play was busted at the line of scrimmage. Give Brock Spack credit. Defensive coordinator for Purdue, he dialed the right defensive call.
Sooner or later, Craig Krenzel would have to win a football game. Will this be the day? He now faces 3rd down. Can't find an open target. And the Buckeyes will punt it away.
All right, 3rd and long. Ohio State goes with a play-action pass and only sends out 3 players. Really don't have anybody to throw the ball to. Gamble's coming to the top side of the screen, running the crossing route, but there are linebackers in front of him. He's got his hand up, but I guarantee you, Krenzel throws that. You can see from behind and in front, he was bracketed.
Now it's Groom versus Chambers. Into the wind. It'll come out on the 20-yard line. Groom bending over. He can't believe that in the teeth of that wind that he drilled that one into the end zone. Gary Danielson, let me get this straight. You would take out a quarterback who's 7 of 9 right now and go back to Orton?
I would. I really believe that Orton's got more experience to throw. I think that 8-man defense is causing Purdue too many problems. They can't run the ball enough. And I think a lot of those passes were short passes, not for 1st downs. I'd make the change. Or change back. Whatever.
Meanwhile, it is Kirsch under center. Play fake, roll to the right. Has great time. Wide open. Got him. at the 43-yard line. Out of bounds at the 21 is Ray Williams, the freshman from Scotch Plains, New Jersey. His first reception of the day, and it's for 58 yards.
Two defenders for Ohio State bumped into each other on the play. Watch the play right here. Fox bumps into his own man on the corner of your field. Ray Williams wide open. Throws the ball a pop-up, and you got a linebacker trying to cover the deep third for Ohio State. A complete bust for Ohio State, reminiscent of the touchdown pass Drew Brees threw to beat him last time they were here.
Brandon Jones, the running back for the Boilermakers, gets the call. Hole on the right side, and he pounds to the 17-yard line. Doss with the stuff. You talked about this 2 years ago. And now it is 2nd down and 5, and it's the freshman, Brandon Kirsch.
Good call. You got to give it to Jim Chaney and Purdue, rolling out Kirsch and doing what he does best, throwing outside of the pocket.
Timeout is called. Here's 3rd down and short, and Jones able to pound for it with Kenny Peterson hanging on.
First down on the 11-yard line. Purdue will be able to get a first down, but these are very tough yards now. You're going to have to get inside the 1-yard line to get a first down. By the way, on benching Kirsch, I did buy Enron stock too when it was real hot. I still think it might come back. I'm holding.
First down. Jones deep. Kirsch managing the game up front. Going to use Jones, slashes daylight, spins. He has been the toughest running back today to bring down. Battles his way close to the 5-yard line. Jones came in as Harris limped off. Jack, what's up with Harris?
You will see Jones the rest of the day, gentlemen, because Joey Harris has been sidelined with an injury. He will not return.
And Brandon Jones, Jack, has been doing a good job here as he has carried 9 times. He's already their leading runner with 26 yards. So now they certainly are on field goal range. 9.5 minutes, 2nd down. Jones slashes, crosses the 5-yard line to the 4.
Brandon Kirsch is running to the sideline right now. It looks like he's got a play to suggest. Do you take a play suggested from a freshman? Now you wonder, he's a running quarterback. He had a keeper against Michigan when he scored on a bootleg play. You know Ohio State is alerted to that. Let's see if he keeps it and tries to go wide with the quarterback.
Ball is at the Buckeye 4. Here is 3rd down. Here it is. And Wilhelm is not fooled. Wilhelm throws him down at the 15-yard line. So certainly from here, Purdue will attempt the field goal.
Well, at least Tiller has got the wind at his back. He gambled in the 3rd quarter, gave the Buckeyes the ball, but you know Ohio State and their coaching staff was ready for this play. They were there, and now Tiller's going to kick the field goal. He missed 3 against Wake Forest, all wide left.
So Lashovic. This a 27-yarder and a penalty flag.
Purdue did something wrong, whether a lineman put his hand down and then stood up or not.
Prior to the snap, false start,
Yes.
offense. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
And when you're struggling a little bit with the kicking game, it's a very important 5 yards right now.
Remember, the ball was on the 3-yard line. Now it's on the 16-yard line.
Don't hit it!
Dual attempt of 32 yards.
So you can watch from behind him. Lashovic with the 32-yard attempt.
It's gone!
Slides it through, just inside the right upright.
Pay attention to.
And he's as excited as Martin Gramatica. He's got him up 6-3. Don't jump around too much. The heat's on the Buckeyes now. Gamble will take a knee. Krenzel and the offense will bring it out on the 20-yard line. And here are the stakes. Ohio State jumping ahead of Miami. The Canes with a game later today against Tennessee. Oklahoma at Texas A&M. You'll see that one later on ABC. Washington State playing Oregon. North Carolina State now winning. So there's the situation, and Ohio State is under the gun.
And they're going to do it without Maurice Clarett. He's very upset they didn't put him in the ball game. And remember, they're also without Chris Vance, who put on 138 yards last year against Purdue.
Maurice Hall gets his first shot at the tailback spot. He's the third tailback. Fake pitch. Krenzel hit. Complete for 11 yards to the 31-yard line. Michael Jenkins, the junior from Tampa, as we check in with Jackaroo.
Brent, on Thursday afternoon, practice was extended by 10 minutes for a special meeting. The Ohio State Buckeyes gathered. Coach Jim Tressel talked about the scenario that is unfolding here at Ade Stadium. He said it may happen, and he put a little sign up in the locker room today. It simply says, "Get focused."
Trying to do just that right now. On a first down after the completion by Krenzel. Middle's wide open. And Jenkins at the 43-yard line. The chains move again.
It has been Jenkins that has provided the big catches for Ohio State all year.
Let's take a look now at the last three possessions on our Pontiac Performance drive summary. Unable to move the ball, but on this possession, they have quickly moved the chains twice.
They've done it through the air.
Purdue shows blitz. Krenzel with the side open on the run. Complete again to Childress. He reaches midfield. So Krenzel driving the Buckeyes through the air. He's now 11 of 17, having completed his last three.
You got to give it to Craig Krenzel. I mean, you just have to. 11-1 as a starter. You know, we judge quarterbacks with W's, and he's produced W's. He's got great leadership ability. He's very calm. I said he's patient, and this is the time that Jim Tressel has said, Craig, we've been patient with you. You've got to win us a ball game here. Let's see if he does.
Ball tripped up, keeps his balance, and somehow makes his way to the 49-yard line. That was a fine run after being hit by Joe Odom. And time permitting, of course, stay tuned for the Thrifty Cardinal postgame report. Scores and highlights from across the country.
Nico Kudavides got in there and stopped him up, and Joe Odom, those quick linebackers for Purdue, cleaned it up. Third and medium, and now Ohio State has to start thinking if it's four-down territory with 5 minutes to go.
Down by a field goal. Play fake. Krenzel's going to throw forward if he can get it off. Fumble! So Joe, the fullback, is right there, along with Landon Johnson. Popped the ball loose, and Groom will trot out to punt it.
Landon Johnson, the linebacker, blitzes right up the top. Clark can't handle him, and Landon Johnson, who Purdue believes is the star of their defense, comes around and forces a play. It forces Ohio State to punt.
Morales lets it roll. It'll be back on the 7-yard line. A freshman quarterback, number 11, and a redshirt freshman running back, 27. So Brandon Jones and Brandon Kirsch, two fellas named Brandon, will try to save the day. Here comes Jones, and the Buckeyes eat him up. Second down and 9. Tight formation. Come back with the run. Jones goes nowhere.
Right.
He was tripped up by Kenny Peterson, the senior from Canton, Ohio. Facing a third down. There are so many things at play here. Remember, the Buckeyes have blocked one punt. If they can stop Purdue right here, they will have the punter coming out of his own end zone. This is a huge play for an unbeaten season coming up.
At 3rd and 10, and for the year, Purdue is 3 for 18 going into this game on 3rd and long. Right now, the brain trust is telling Kirsch, now, I would like to have this first down, but don't make a mistake. The other side of this, think about Nugent. He might get an opportunity to tie this game, and he hasn't missed one in, what, 20 attempts? How long he's had? He's going to have to kick it, though, into the wind.
And, Gary, they also told him to work the hard count. Try to draw them off sides.
Jack LaRue just told me, listening in, that they were going to try to work the hard count and try.
4 minutes. 3rd down. Kirsch from his own end zone throws complete to the 10, but that's only a gain of about 3 yards, so Purdue is forced to punt.
It's another one of those short passes that they are giving Kirsch on 3rd and long, and now you got to like the position if you're Ohio State. You're in 4-down territory if you have to. Otherwise, you can kick a field goal with a guy who hasn't missed one all year.
So Slayton back in the end zone.
They got Doss on the other side of the field on this one.
So here's Gamble's back to return.
Doss is on this
Bucks are
side.
going to get great field position here. But can they move against the Purdue defense? Doss in the middle of the field. Now they're trying to come through again. Can't get there. What a punt. Gamble from the 34. Approaches midfield. And he is down at the 46-yard line. Maurice Hall, the running back. Krenzel back in the gun. It's going to be airborne, but he can't get it off. Sacked at midfield as the pressure from the Boilermakers closes in. Ralph Turner with Jolovic.
That's that wide field rush that Purdue came with, bringing the safety and the linebacker and then playing zone defense behind it. Krenzel didn't see anybody, and he tucked it just like the game plan for Purdue said. And when Krenzel senses heat, he tucks the ball.
2nd down and 14, and those precious seconds ticking down. Incomplete. Hartsock was open.
It's the 2nd time he's missed Hartsock, coming across from his right to his left. He missed him high earlier, and that time he let him too much on the play.
2:26, and Tressel has to decide whether to risk punting the ball away in this situation. If they don't get the first down, they have to get the ball all the way to the 36-yard line.
He really missed Vance.
Motion Gamble. Krenzel fires wide open. Got most of it back. Just within a yard of a first down is Ben Hartsock.
You almost have to go for it now.
Now you're so close, you've got to go.
Yes.
And you can run for it if you want to.
Problem is, you don't have your running back that makes these type of first downs. He's standing
Krenzel
behind
is
you.
a very good runner in this situation. If they roll him, I have seen him come out for a huge first down up in Madison, Wisconsin. They're going to put him up underneath center, though. They're going to show the I-back behind the fullback here, and 4th down. Could be up to the offensive line. No, Krenzel's going to throw for it. Got to get it off. They go for the ball game. Touchdown! Touchdown! Michael Jenkins on 4th and 1. Would you believe it? Craig Krenzel strikes with a minute and a half left. Holy Buckeye! A big-time play, as people said all year. At some time, Craig Krenzel would have to win a game. And on 4th and 1, he goes 37 yards.
Jenkins did it against Northwestern. He did it against Wisconsin. He did it against Penn State. He has come up with huge plays all year.
Now they will use a timeout.
But you're right, though, Brent. It is Krenzel's play. Krenzel, everyone's doubted him. Could he win it? I said earlier in the year, sooner or later, number 15 is going to have to win a game. And here Purdue blitzes, thinking it's got to be a run. And they throw to their big play receiver, and watch Jenkins calmly flip it to the official.
The way to celebrate, young man. This is the way to end a huge play. And take a look at the man that Gary Danielson just talked about. He's a junior from Tampa, Florida. He has just enough daylight on Rogers to make the catch. And the Buckeyes save themselves an undefeated season with a marvelous pass-catch play. Michael Jenkins from Craig Krenzel, 37 yards. It will live forever in Buckeye lore if this team goes on to an unbeaten season and a possible berth in the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Mike Nugent nails the extra point. A minute 36 is left. Now we want to watch this quarterback, Craig Krenzel.
Calm, measured, and as Jack Arute said, I believe the word focused. A guy who said it, calm, stay there. The coach exudes it. Jim Tressel exudes focus and confidence, and his team played with that confidence and focus. Remember, 4th and 1. Come on, you do not believe the Buckeyes are going to throw the ball deep on 4th and 1, and they steal it.
You know, the one thing that Gary just said, he's calm. Folks, I want you to listen to what Craig Krenzel said to Jack about experience and what it's taught him. Take a listen.
It's kind of like everyday business now, going out there on Saturday and taking care of business instead of, you know, having those pregame jitters and being excited because you're still kind of young in your career. So I think just adjusting to that, and with all that comes just the speed of the game slowing down.
There it was in slow motion. And look at those eyes with that expression saying, oh, baby, we were under the gun.
What is it with this play?
Krenzel has just written his name in Buckeye lore. But now, a minute and a half to go here, and it is 10-6.
Yes, and with that, and remember, Purdue's offense is built for this type of stuff. You would think Ohio State will drop 8 until Kirsch proves that he can throw the ball downfield.
Nugent drives it against the wind. Take a knee, but he almost came out. It'll be on the 20-yard line. 1:36 left. 2 timeouts. From the 20-yard line. 1st down and 10.
Kyle Orton's in.
Fires to the 34-yard line. Wilhelm just throws Standiford to the ground. Clock stops on the 1st down.
And Ohio State was in this spot 2 years ago with the lead. Remember that interception by Drew Brees? They went with the 3-man rush, and on 1st down, Brees took it on a touchdown, a deep touchdown. Let's see if it happens again.
Morton stands in that pocket. Can't find an open man. So he has to throw it away, and it'll be 2nd down and 10, 1:17.
So difficult of a position for Kyle Orton. Has to stand around and watch, and now all of a sudden the ball game is back in his hands.
Miami, Oklahoma fans were holding their breath, hoping that Purdue could hang on and there would be only 2 unbeatens going into the 3:30 games today. Right now the Buckeyes strike in the closing minutes. 2nd down and 10. Orton stands tall, fires in underneath. Won't get it done. Short of the 1st down, the clock will continue to run.
Purdue has 2 timeouts. As you see, 3rd down, they still have 4th down. They have to go for it, obviously. They still have 4th down. They have to go for it, obviously.
We move inside of a minute. Orton can't find the open man. Gonna go deep for the home run. Gamble's got it at the 10-yard line. Chris Gamble slashes across. And the Buckeyes are going to head to Champaign, Illinois, unbeaten next week.
Unbelievable. What I said, ball player. He's a ball player. Saw that ball, timed it, didn't knock this one down. He knew he'd go up there just like Wisconsin and seal the game for Ohio State. Deep zone, dropping 8. Orton just wants the first down on this one, Brent. You know that he wants to throw it short, but Ohio State drops all across. Nobody open, nobody open. Here's Campbell way down here, and he just plays ball, just a ball player. Goes out of his zone, reads the ball, time up, and make the play. What a wonderful football player.
Purdue still has a pair of timeouts left. They'll do everything now to extend and stop the clock. Desperate to get the ball back. Krenzel bashes to the 15-yard line. Let's check in on our man Gamble here on Performance Track, Gary.
Yeah, I don't know what he had in tackles. Don't really care, you know. I mean, this guy was on the field. He's made everybody better. And when he was called on to win the game again, how about both of the guys? Krenzel comes through. Jenkins comes through. Purdue blitz. Let's give it to the offensive line for picking up that blitz. And Jenkins comes through. To win a championship, your playmakers have to make plays in the fourth quarter. And they have come and done it. What is it with this place? Every time I come here, it's one of these finishes, I'll tell you. Playing a deep zone third to the outside of the field, reads the ball in the air. Donnie Nicky would have overrun it. This ball would have been complete, and Gamble comes in and saves it.
39 seconds. Ball in his arms. Now we will be in Champaign next week for the Illinois-Ohio State game. We'll be on the air at 3:30 Eastern time. Jack Arute closing in over there on Coach Tressel. I can see him on the far side. And Tressel breathing a sigh of relief, knowing how narrow and how close this one was. They'll put the vote now in the hands of the writers and the broadcasters. All the Buckeyes have to do is take a knee, and let me just say, start going wild, Columbus. Start your party now, folks, because this one's long gone. The Buckeyes stay unbeaten, and they do it the hard way. Tressel trotting across the field, looking for his friend, Coach Tiller. There they are. This was 4th down. Here's your unbeaten season right here. It comes right down to this. There's that tight man coverage. There is just a foot of daylight. Krenzel puts it there. Caught. Touchdown. The